Here's your Storm Track 7 forecast.
Storm Track 7 meteorologist Danny Cassidy. For the next couple of days, it is going to be very windy, especially on Monday. We could see gusts possibly exceeding 40 miles per hour during the afternoon on Monday. Tonight, they'll start light as the wind's going to shift from the south that it was today, then to the northwest during the late overnight hours. So it's going to pick up throughout the nighttime and then into the day tomorrow. After a little bit of a brief pause tomorrow evening, it is still going to be pretty windy tomorrow night. We can see gusts around 30 miles per hour. Then during the day on Tuesday, sustained winds at 15 to 25, gusts up to 35. And then really throughout much of the week this week, it's going to be pretty windy, although Monday will definitely be the windiest of the next 7 days, or next 10 days, that is. So for tonight, low temperatures going to be in the mid to upper 40s, partly to mostly cloudy skies. And as you noted, that northwest wind will pick up through the overnight hours and then really jump at you tomorrow. Gusts again possibly exceeding 40 miles per hour. High temperatures cool down quite a bit, mid to upper 50s along and north the Highway 20, upper 50s and low 60s south the Highway 20. Might see a little bit of sunshine mixed in there. For the most part, I think clouds are going to hang around. So let's pick things up with Future Track. Monday morning at 7 a.m. you see that mostly cloudy sky, and as well we'll have those very strong winds. With that northwest flow, we could see some scattered showers during the afternoon, late afternoon, early evening hours. Here's 5 o'clock. That's moving through the area. Could see an isolated rumble of thunder or two, but not expecting any severe weather. That clears out by midnight, maybe a stray shower in our southeastern edge. Otherwise, mostly cloudy for Monday night, and then we'll see some sunshine for Tuesday. I do think along the Mississippi for Tuesday, we'll see cloud cover kind of hang around, but anywhere south and west, we'll see some sunshine for our Tuesday. So your city-by-city forecast for Waterloo, Dubuque, Cedar Rapids, and Iowa City. So we have that 30% chance for Monday night into early Tuesday. Really just Monday night, 'cause it's going to wrap up by midnight. Temperatures pretty seasonal for Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday warms up a little bit, and then with some strong southerly flow returning, we do have a chance of not only storms, but looks like possibly strong to severe storms. It looks like starting Thursday into early next week, it is going to be a pretty active 5 or 6 days as we're heading into as what usually is kind of towards severe weather season. So in terms of Thursday, here's what we can expect. So a level 2 risk has been issued by the Storm Prediction Center for a good majority of western and central Iowa. We'll zoom in a little bit here. So this is just to the west of Highway 218. It does include southwestern Butler County, all of Grundy County, Tama County, and the far western edge of Benton, Iowa, and Keokuk County, as well as a little sliver of southwest Blackhawk. Basically what this means is that we do have a chance of strong to severe storms, with a better chance out in central and western Iowa. What this does mean, though, is we do have a better chance of storms than we have really the past couple of weeks or so for the Thursday. And this time frame would be Thursday afternoon and evening. We'll go into further depth in a bit, but this would be for Thursday afternoon and evening. Then as a cold front moves through for Friday, I think the brunt of the risk stays off to our southeast. You basically see this line extending from Michigan all the way down into Texas. This big front's going to move through, and it's going to initiate some lift with some showers and storms. So you notice all out of eastern Iowa off to the southeast in Illinois. Depending on how fast the front moves, this could shift a little bit farther northwest, but for now, it looks like that activity just after the southeast. So really, all things considered, we might be able to shoot the gap, so to speak, where the severe weather risk really avoids us, even though we do see storms. Just a lot of that activity is more Thursday night into early Friday, and then by the time that cold front moves through Friday, it's well off to our southeast. But no matter what, we do have that chance of storms and could see a decent portion of rain. So here's Wednesday night at 10 p.m. And when we have those future tracks a little bit further down the road, we like to make it more large scale because these greens and stuff, they're not as detailed because there's just not the data processing that can be when it's 24 or 48 hours out. So with that little kind of nerdy science out of the way, so we could see a chance of showers and storms during the late morning, early afternoon hours, but this isn't the activity that would be severe. You see some clearing on the backside, so once this moves out, then we could see redevelopment. This is what we could see strong to severe, and then by the time that moves through, again, what time does it get here? If it gets here a little later after sunset, probably won't be as strong. If it gets here kind of before sunset, that's where you can see it be severe. So that's why it's the far western edge, just because of that timing. So there's Thursday night into early Friday. Then you see the break, and then here's the front moving through. So you see Friday, chance of showers and storms, and then here's kind of the start of it. Then it moves off to the southeast, and then now you see these storms start to develop. So there's still that chance of rain, especially south and east on Friday, but the bulk of it, now you see the front really develop, is going to be to the south where that severe risk was outlined. So as I mentioned, I think since with this being so far south, I don't think we'll see the brunt of it, but it's something we'll have to watch as we get closer, because obviously things can change a little bit in a 5-6 day span. No matter what, though, I do think we'll clear up by Saturday morning, have a break from the storms on Saturday, then maybe a chance of storms on Easter Sunday, especially later in the day. So in terms of rain chances, it looks like for now we could see anywhere from about a quarter to a half inch of rain. I think the heavier of the rain is going to stay off to the south, especially on Friday where that front moves through, but a decent portion as we head through our Thursday and Friday. So here's your full 10-day forecast. As I mentioned, very strong winds tomorrow and Tuesday, that light rain chance Monday night. Then as we go into Wednesday, quiet, and then you notice Thursday and Friday as well as a storm chance, it's going to be windy. April's the windiest month of the year, certainly playing up to that. Saturday a break, Sunday for Easter Sunday. Again, right now, it's just a little bit too far out there, but for now, there is that chance, especially later in the day. Better chance next Monday, staying windy on both days as well. And really, again, we're getting into an active pattern where we could see quite a few storm chances starting later next week.